Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? I'm hoping you're having a great day. We are gonna get back into my Minecraft series. I'm having this weird thing when I load into the game ahead of time, it doesn't show. So that's really weird, but now it should work, hopefully. Looks like we've had a few viewers join us. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you are comfortable enough to do so. You are not required to by any means. You're welcome just to hang out and listen. Otherwise, I'd love to see what you're up to today. Hello, Red Phoenix. Welcome back. All right. So, let's see. No watermelon growth to deal with right away. If you are new to this series, the series rules are available in the description on YouTube of all of my videos, as well as in the rules section down below. If you're on Twitch on your computer, if you're on Twitch on your phone, you need to go to my profile and it'll see it in the rules section. If you have questions or you are wondering how this all works, feel free to jump in and ask. Basically, I set some rules for myself, kind of focused around gathering and crafting items because it's something I super enjoy, and I kind of wanted to see what it would be like to limit myself. So right now we're focusing on oak logs, which we almost have our double chest halfway there, and watermelon, which is really, really dire, especially because I have 19 watermelon left to eat. I cannot use any of those items until I've gathered double chests of each of them. This bottom chest here has all of the things that I gathered in my gathering period in my first hour of gameplay. So these things are all open for me to use without any penalties or restrictions. And then this top chest is just stuff that I've gathered that I don't have double chests for yet. So you can see we're making progress. I'm a little worried about my watermelons, but these ones are growing and producing fruit more regularly now, and we figured out that if we stay kind of in a little circle here while doing our oak logs, that the watermelon continue to grow. The one benefit that we have is that we are right next to a jungle. So I've gone down there once to gather watermelon to try to up those numbers and get that double chest full faster, hopefully before I run out and I have nothing to eat. So I could go down and really explore that again once we have enough wood. So right now I think we're gonna make some axes. Wow, I am almost out of stone to use for making axes. Yikes. But the reason we decided to keep going with the wood versus doing wood and stone is I can punch wood and get it versus stone I can't punch to get it. So we need to unlock the wood so that we could go get stone so we have more tools to use. So it's gonna be a lot of work to get this series going, but I think we'll is that like that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. But I think in the end, it's gonna be really, really fun. I enjoy this kind of random challenge stuff. I think it makes it much more interesting. I do have the 26. Oh, well, hello there, sir. Do you have anything interesting? Please don't trample my crops. Hello. Nothing that I need. Sorry, dude. At least not right now. But yeah, so I do have this 26 stone that I can technically use if I need to make more tools, but it's also nice to have some blocks on you in case things happen. I usually try to keep a stack of blocks in that particular hotbar spot. So just gonna start gather in our oak trees here. I do think I'm going to try to figure out which of these is actually oak trees back here. I had tried earlier and I kept getting confused between the jungle leaves and the oak leaves. That's oak. Yeah, we can do this. Are those just ones left from when I was out here before? Oh, kind of looks like it is. Let's get out of the tree before we die. Alright, nope, that one's jungle. I think that's oak. Yeah. Oh! Well, that was misplaced. We really don't have a lot of extra food to be falling from trees like that. I need to be more careful. This is not an omen for my day. It's gonna get better. I had a crazy morning already today. We're trying to get ready for a trip. Oh, watermelon! For a trip we're going on, and I was trying to run errands this morning, and there's all kinds of road work going on. I just made everything like 6 times harder to get to. Let's see. That's jungle. I'm gonna avoid those pillagers that are down below there. We don't need any pillagers in our lives yet. One day, but today is not that day. Hello, Dom. My kiddo's kitty cat is sitting behind me meowing. Hopefully he doesn't do what he was doing when we were setting up and run through my backdrop, because that is not helpful. He doesn't seem to understand that that doesn't make things easier for me. Watermelon? No. Sad face. Oh shoot, that one we got. I'm the worst. Let's see. We'll do 4. Yeah, because I had 19 when I started. I didn't eat any more. Even though I probably should, because I'm already at low health, but I'm less worried about dying. It does get him attention. He is one of those cats that's like, I just did it so that you would love me. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's just how he is. He comes and yells at us a lot. That's his main way of doing things for sure. But yeah, so I'm less worried about dying because I'm staying pretty close to my base. So like if I die, I'll spawn where my stuff is. What I'm more worried about is running through food quickly. And I need to be able to like jump up and down for getting into the trees and around my base area. So using food for stuff like that makes sense to me. So yeah, hopefully today we will finish up the oak logs. That's my goal. And then make some sort of progress on the food front. We talked last time about maybe switching to something else as far as trying to get a double chest of food to go. Really wish we could eat bamboo. Wouldn't that be great? Just like the bamboo sides that haven't played up. Because I have plenty of bamboo around me. That would be easy. We'll figure something out, I'm sure. We did talk, and it's important to remember with these rules that, you know, I set them up making the best guess of what would make interesting content, not necessarily workable content. So if I need to add more time to my gather time or change the rules slightly to allow the series to go past these 3 episodes, I will do that, because I think that's more important than sticking to rules that were arbitrarily set based on what we thought would work. So it's you know, like it says in my rules, both for the channel and for this series, we're human, we're all trying our best, and we're all going to be there for each other as we try our best. And if that means things change a little, or I accidentally break a rule, like, let's work together, we'll give each other grace, and we'll get it figured out. Because there's no way I'm going to intentionally break rules. It's going to be on accident. That's just the nature of doing something like this. So I will make mistakes. So today's cup is my, ooh, no lighting, there we go, DVC member water bottle we got after we joined Disney Vacation Club. When we opened the box, there was a few different things in there, and I was like, this is mine. And you guys can have everything else. This is Mom's. Okay, so let's put this watermelon up that we got 5 that time. And let's go get some more oak. All the oak. Oop. Okay. Let me out! That sound keeps making me think there's a creeper here. There isn't, but it gets me every time. Jungle. Okay. I always feel like these trees are dead, just from the way that they look. It's sad. They look sad. I mean, it's nice to have different textures and stuff, but so we're making some progress here. I need to pick up some more saplings. Oh, you guys have no idea how nervous I am that I'm gonna run out of food and not have a solution in place. I mean, I suppose you can just keep dying and respawning with full food. I guess that's an option. It's not my favorite because it doesn't feel as nice as like actually having a plan, but I think we're just gonna go with it and see. Thank you, Red Phoenix. I'm trying. It's good to do hard things. It's good to do scary things. Oh, this is a nice big one. Boop. If you didn't watch the first and second episodes, you have no idea how excited I was that I just made that jump, because I am not a parkour person and I did pretty good there. I done good. Okay, so I feel like this grove produces the best amount of trees, but I think it's because I don't come back here as often, so they're all grown when I come back, versus in the front, I do it a lot, so they don't have as much time to grow up. Okay. I'm really hoping we get up there and after doing down here and there's just tons of watermelon. It's like a watermelon festival. The nice thing is to remember is it's not going to be as dire after these first few things are gathered. It's going to be a little bit like, it'll be annoying, it'll be frustrating sometimes, but it won't be so like, if I don't gather this thing, I will die. Like, that's not going to be as big of a concern, and at least right off the bat. I think getting like diamonds and stuff, it's going to get pretty frustrating because I'll be finding them in the quantities you usually do in early game, which is really nice because you can, you know, slowly start building out gear and stuff, but I won't be able to touch it for a really long time. So that'll be an interesting part of the game for sure. But it's kind of why I wanted to make it like hard, you know. A lot of times I feel like, especially for people, oh, I must have started on this one in the last stream. I think for people who play Minecraft a lot, if you're just like, all you're doing is going in and making, oh, that was, oh, because I used shears in my hand. I think because you play and you like, okay, I'm going to do a new survival world, the process is so similar every time you play, unless you're doing some sort of mod or texture pack or something, or you make rules for yourself like I'm doing. I think that kind of brings some variety. You don't feel like you're stuck in the same path over and over again. Oh, and for those that watched last time, I did report, I was only able to report one of the bots. I'm not sure why the other one wasn't coming up. So that is taken care of now. If you are a real person bot, you know, you're welcome to actually chat versus just spewing out some URLs that seem sketchy. But yeah, so Twitch was like right on it. It was within a couple of minutes they emailed me back and were like, yep, they are banned. So, or they're, I don't know that they're banned. Their penalties were enforced. No, I can't get the raid thing to work, and I talked to one of my friends who's also on Twitch, and they said sometimes the mechanic is really difficult. So what I'm going to do is take a look at my settings and then ask one of my friends to take a look at their settings and just see, is it just because I'm such a small channel, I might not be, ooh, that was silly. I might not be matching up with people's preferences for raids, because you can set limits on who can raid you. And I am friends with a few of smaller channels, but they're not nearly as new as I am. So I might need to just try and find some friends who are newer as well to try to, so we can share the love. Because I would love to be able to raid. I think it's such a fun part of the Twitch culture. And honestly, I found some really cool channels that I never knew about from hanging out in a raid from another channel I was watching. So I feel like if it's something that you can do for your fellow Twitch people, it's really worth it, because not only is it fun, it also helps people find each other, which I think is important. This one has lots of branches. Look at all this. Am I going to be able to get that one? Nope. I don't see any more. I think I got it all. Oh, stretch while we wait for despawning to happen. I think I got it. Pop, pop, pop. Once we gather these drops, we will head up to get the nighttime gone. I really want to cut down that tree too, but we will wait. We'll come back when they're all grown up. Can we see my watermelons? Yeah, they haven't grown because I didn't put dirt next to them, and I don't have any more dirt to use right now, so that was a boondoggle. I suppose I could go take those seeds and plant them up here. That might be a really good use of time to go grab those 4. And no watermelon? Oh, there's one. Okay, so we'll get that when we wake up. Okay, so put up my 19 watermelon. Let's put up our wood. We're making good progress today. Apples, dirt, flesh, sticks. Oh, and bottom chest. My watermelon. All right, now that I've kind of settled in and we're getting stuff done, let's chat. We left off, oh yeah, Morris had just gotten adopted, so foster time. Morris had gone to his forever home, and as far as I know is doing awesome there. Jelly had her surgery for her spay, and she recovered really well. She goes home tonight, so I actually will be heading out to her meet and greet once the stream's done. And Miss Gemini Tay, who is the one that's having trouble with her ears, went a whole hour without her cone on, without scratching, which is huge, considering in the past when she's had her cone off, she'll go after that ear after about 5 minutes. So we're hoping that this last mix of medications that we tried relieved whatever was bothering her. So we're really hoping that over the next week or so here, she will start being able to have her cone off more and more, and start to feel more comfortable. She's the sweetest girl. She just, all she wanted to do when she had her cone off, because I sat with her the whole time to make sure she was okay, is all she wanted to do was clean where she can't get when the cone is on, and cuddle. And it was just a mix between those two things the whole time. It was so cute. Oh yeah, I do foster for a local rescue here in Minnesota. I do dogs and cats. It is like my favorite thing. It's definitely a calling for me. Oh, hi there. Hello, friend. I didn't even know you could come up here. Aren't you in the desert? I mean, I know we have one near us, but geez, that's a long way for you to climb. I feel like we should maybe... Can I get you to hang out for a bit? Make you a little pen here. Yeah, just come back this way. Come on, buddy. Be my friend. Love me. These guys are not easy to push. I'm used to mobs that I can kind of push around. Well, have a nice life. It was cool to meet you. It's my first armadillo. Oh, he dropped something. Oh, thanks, dude. That was a happy little meeting. But yeah, once we get back from our camping trip, we will be ready to fill our kitten space, since Jelly will be going to her forever home. We can have our next litter, and that we are also trying to figure out what we're going to do for our next dog spot. We normally temp, but every once in a while I take on a dog to be the foster for. I kind of jump back and forth between them, kind of depending on situations. So I can't decide really what we're going to do this time. I think we'll talk about it while we're camping and do that. Speaking of camping, I will be not streaming the Minecraft series on next Monday and Wednesday, but I am hoping to just jump on stream for a couple of minutes and say hi to everybody, show some real life stuff, some of the beautiful location we're at. Maybe we'll do a little hike together or sit down by the water. And normally I wouldn't start a series and then just immediately go on vacation, but this is our yearly trip, and I didn't really want to wait until after to start streaming. And as I hope most everybody is aware and is giving themselves, it's really important to have that work-life balance and honor your needs, and this is something that my family really needs. I love camping and I love this trip, but I can tell that my kiddos and hubby could really use a nice little break from life, so we're gonna spend a few days camping with a big family group like we do every year. But I typically still work on my computer while we're gone. I actually find I get a lot of work done during this trip because there's less distractions. I sit and work when people are doing other stuff a lot of times, or if people are just hanging out, reading books and stuff. I'll jump on my computer and work on different things for my website and whatnot, and it's just really nice. Yeah, we're tent campers. We're pretty hardcore. We are there with a bunch of people who have different types of campers. So we do, you know, obviously we do spend time in their campers and stuff, so. Ooh, creeper, crapper, crapper. Oh no, don't die. So yeah, our nights are spent in our tents, so that part's pretty hardcore. Ooh, that was not. Oh. I have so many creeper holes in this hill now. I get all the stuff they dropped at least. Sapling. Sapling. But yeah, so we get a little bit of the luxury in July for a family trip. Oh, I love Jamaica. Oh, that's so cool. I like watching travel shows that go to places like Jamaica. That's really fun. On our last Caribbean cruise, we stopped in Jamaica, but it was pretty close after the COVID recovery had started for like tourist stuff, and they did not have a lot of excursions for the part of the port that we were at. So we chose an excursion in Cozumel instead, but I would love to go back to Jamaica and actually get off the ship. That would be pretty cool. The food is supposed to be amazing. I hear it's just like next level because a lot of it's so fresh too. And that's kind of the experience I've had on a lot of islands, is that they, because everything that they make usually has to be on the island, or they pay a ridiculous amount to get it trucked in or flown in or boated in. So you end up with a lot of actually really good food that's all local grown, because it's just easier and cheaper to not fly ingredients in or boat them in. Dominican Republic. I don't think I've done Dominican Republic, at least not recently. I went on a couple of cruises before I was married, with like family and Girl Scouts and stuff, but well, no, you know what? I never did one with family. I did a Girl Scout one, and then we did our honeymoon was a cruise. But now we're Disney cruisers, so we cruise really, really often because it's everyone in my family's very favorite thing to do. So it's really cool. We get to see a lot of cool things and do a lot of cool things. Oh, they're so awesome. You pay more up front than a lot of other cruises, but if you compare it for like the stuff that you have to pay for after you book your cruise, there's just no comparison. You could book a Disney cruise and not pay another $1 the whole time and have a blast. But a lot of the other cruise lines that we've looked at, you have to pay for so much extra, and all the stuff you see in the commercials that looks so cool and everybody's so excited about, you have to pay extra for. It's not included. Or if you want to do it more than for like 20 minutes, you have to pay extra, which is not how the I saw him and I thought I got away, and I didn't. And I'm really hoping he didn't blow up all my stuff. Oh no. You weren't distracting me. Not any more than I ask for, because I do ask people to chat with me, so don't worry. Looks like most of our stuff is still here, so we'll just get it all picked up before any mobbies come and take it, because they'll just walk around with it and be annoying. Actually, W was playing Minecraft with B the other day and had a zombie steal 64 mud from him when he died in the game. I distracted him that time, and he's like, I had to go get him because he had my 64 mud. Like, of all the things for them to pick up and take away, 64 mud just seems like such a weird thing. Hey, we got a watermelon. Okay, let's sleep, and then we'll see what the damage is. You're just fine, Red Phoenix. I want people to come and chat. That's part of it. Part of the fun we're having. Okay. So, let's take a look. I still have my watermelon, so that's a big, big thing. And you were here, and you were there. This is up here, that goes there. That goes there. Oops. I must have had the shovel up because I know I had the shears out because I keep accidentally taking those. Yeah, so not bad at all. Oh. No. Oh. Oh no, guys, no. Everything got mixed together. Oh. Okay. Good news is I have my posts up. Did I get any double chests back? I don't think I got any chests back. Are there any over there? Oh no. This is like the worst thing that could happen. Do we see chests? Oh yeah, there's some right here. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, give me the chests. There we go. Okay, there's not more than one. Oh no. Alright, well, okay. Safety first. We're gonna get everything up so it doesn't despawn. Anything that's a stack of 64 we'll put up first. Oh, a creeper. They are creatures that have dynamite at their heart, and if they get near you and you don't move away fast enough, they blow up. So it is no bueno, no good whatsoever. So we want to try to recover. And my starter chest that I had everything that I gathered in the before time, my 1 hour gathering time, and the one that had everything I'd gathered since then, both blew up and mixed all the stuff together. So all of the things that I could use are mixed with the things that I can't use. And I lost my crafting bench, I'm pretty sure, too. I don't think it ended up in there. Yeah, so we need a crafting bench so that we can make another chest. And then I'm gonna have to go look at my last stream to find a picture of what we had. Okay. So all of our stuff is gathered up now. Oh boy. Okay, let's just throw everything in here. Alright, so any tools, we know that that is stuff I made ahead of time. And the torches. And, okay. So let's make another double chest so that we can... Kapow! That is true. Oops, probably would help if I had materials in my resources. 1, 2. Okay. So this is why we cleared this area, is this stuff really should be undercover and safe so that a creeper doesn't come by and blow it up. Really? Oh, okay. See you soon. All right. Oop. Doesn't it sound like that thing should be dead by now? Oh, it's you jumping. Okay. So these tools we know are mine. I know that the gold and all but 3 of the iron, because I had 3 iron, so that we know is mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. I did have some apples. I only had 19 watermelons, so we can do that quick. These saplings. See, I'm just gonna have to pull up my old stream, so. Super exciting for you to watch me look on my phone, I know. We go to the end of the stream. I'm pretty sure there will be a nice, lovely picture. Ooh, congratulations. That would have been a very large package. Okay. Okay. Looks like I'm gathering my last watermelon. Right on. Okay. Oh, perfect. I look in both of them. So, I will get you the timestamp so you can check and make sure that I'm not being naughty. But, episode 2, at 2 hours, 35 minutes, and 6 seconds, I look in my bottom chest and then I look in my top chest. So I'm going to use that as our starting place for what I should have in both. Bottom chest is the starter one. Top chest is the everything I've gathered since then. So right now I'm kind of gathering up stuff that we've had since then, but I'm going to put it back just because what I have pulled up right now is the other one. So we're going to go with 3 stacks of coal. 2, 3, plus 2. And then I had 28 of, is that jungle? Do we have? It's 28 of a wood. I think what we'll do is pull it up on the computer because it will be much larger for me to look at. Then you guys can see it too. There we go. And we want 2035. Oops, it should be muted still. There we go. That way we don't blow out anybody's ears. And we're gonna do the desktop. So this is the other one. It's all Inception right now. That's me from last week, or Wednesday. So I'm gathering the watermelon. All right, as soon as I open the chest. Okay, so it's 20 oak planks is the first one there. So we're gonna switch back to Minecraft. And 20 oak planks. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to count them, that's silly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then switch back. 7 and 3. That's the 3 wool. 7, I think that's terracotta. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because I don't have white terracotta, but I do have, yeah, and that would make sense because I don't think I've gathered any more of that. And we switch back again. 58 birch and 4 birch planks. So you see I already did the coal. 58 birch. There's the 4 birch planks and the 58 birch. Oh, we're doing good. Making progress. Okay, 12 stone, an apple, 2 coal. Oops. 12 stone. See, I got distracted. 12 stone, an apple, and 2 coal. I got the 2 coal. There's the apple. And then 21 oak logs. I'm sure this is super interesting to watch, but it's important for the rules that I've got this down. Then we have a dirt, 2 doors, 3 iron, and 15 bamboo. Is that? Oh no, those are birch. Dirt, doors, iron I already did. There's the doors. How much dirt? Ah! A dirt, Jen. A dirt. 1 dirt. A dirt. The doors. And then my 3 iron. Yeah, I couldn't remember a singular dirt. And 15 birch. Okay. Now, next, 31 of the red terracotta and 64, those are oak. Okay, so a stack, and then 16, oh, is that not the red terracotta? Oh, it's 31 of the, okay. This comes later. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Okay, so I've got the 31, the tools we took, because I didn't pick up any tools anywhere else, and then a sign. 1 singular sign. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's get inside so we don't get killed by a mob, because that would be the worst. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I don't get some watermelon growing here, standing here for so long. So then, just a couple things. I don't think they all fit in my inventory, but we'll try. So 11 of that one and 4 of this one. And a feather. 11, 4, feather. Okay, there's the 4. There's the 11. And I don't have room for the feather. So we'll go put this in. And once I am done double checking from that last stream that everything is allocated, I will show you guys both so you can validate that I didn't steal anything. A singular feather. Okay, 64, I think, yeah, those are oak planks, and 49 sticks. You believe me. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad that I'm believed by some at least. Okay, so 64 planks and 49 sticks. Okay. Well, I lost some because I had to make chests on the fly, so I'm guessing that's what happened there. And then, how many sticks? I can't remember anything today. 49. Okay. 49 sticks. And then a piece of chicken and a stack of bamboo. And oh, I need to stop accidentally hitting that. 21 bamboo and the 16 red. Okay. So that's all that was in the chest at the end of my last. So this should be everything that goes in this chest. The only thing that would be different or that we might gain is the stuff that was in my hotbar, but because I threw everything up at once. But we know at least the tools were mine, and I have my 19 watermelon, so it would just be whatever stone I have. So and the good thing is that my stone is actually kept in that chest over there, so the stone that's here is mine because there wouldn't have been any stone from that. So the rest of this should all be from the other chest that I had. So we're gonna pick up that and that. I was carrying the saplings just because, like we talked about in the second episode, you can't get more trees without saplings. And yes, I could go deforest an entire area, but because saplings don't make anything, it doesn't feel like it's outside the rules to use them. Because I'm using them, I'm not like making something from them. I'm just using them to grow more trees to get more saplings. And usually you end up with an exponential amount of saplings left. So now what I need to do is break one of these because the rest of what's in there should fit, and then I can move. Oh, not quite. I wanted the chest, not the dirt. Thank you. We'll quick run in here, put down this chest, throw this stuff up, and then go pick up what I just dropped on the ground. There. And we'll pick up all the rest. There we go. Not put any tools up there on accident. So, all right. Ugh, that was insane. These oak need to go, and the watermelon need to go up where they belong. So at least the stuff is safe now in here. The intense amount of destruction that happened out here is a little disheartening, but we're gonna be okay. It's gonna work out in the end. And we have 2 watermelon, so that's something. I have my 19 19 is the magical number before I claim these. And they didn't grow any, so. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Oops, I went the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out our watermelon situation, but let's get back to doing our oak wood. If you've been watching for a while, now might be a good time to take a hot second to stretch out a little, have a little water. It's important to stay hydrated and take care of your body. Oh, should get my Twitch console back on my phone. Okay. Any new viewers, we just had a creeper explode and kill me, and then a creeper exploded right next to my 2 chests that were holding both the items I gathered in my first hour and my items I've gathered since then. So everything I could use and couldn't use got mixed together. So we had to go back to my last stream at the very end. I luckily took a look inside my chest to see what I all had. And so I was able to go back and reset things back there and kind of straighten everything out. But it did take a little time, so welcome back to actual gameplay now. These things happen. I did move my chest inside of my little starter cave area, so they will be safer now. So hopefully this doesn't happen again. But we learn through doing and making mistakes. If you learn nothing else from me in this series, you learn through mistakes. I will make all sorts of them, and you will be able to join me in my laughter as I realize the silly things I have done to myself. All right. Now I'm especially scared of that tree noise that sounds like a creeper, because I keep thinking creepers are going to come and kill me again. I actually didn't mind so much the dying, it was the blowing up both of my chests that was really sent me for a loop. I will say that the dying did teach me something. I don't know if teach or maybe confirm is better. But my hunger does reset when I die, so if I run out of food, it might just be I die a lot until I can start having food again. Which would be really annoying, but it also is the consequence of not gathering more food in the first little bit. And I didn't like plant my watermelon right away, so they weren't growing until after that first hour was up, so I could have had bigger plants that were ready to produce right away. So if I ever set this challenge for myself again, I think I would have given myself more gathering time, but I also would have taken it more serious. Like, I was taking it seriously, but I didn't realize how quickly that hour would go. Oh, let's go to sleep. I love that it just keeps showing at the bottom of the screen that I died by creeper. Just a gentle reminder, in case I forgot. You know what? I had a stove too. I lost. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know if there's a comforting emote in the Twitch catalog, but if there is one, feel free to send it to me now. I could use a little comforting. I guess we're working on my resiliency today. It's something I need to work on in my life. I've been talking to my therapist about it, and I feel like this is, we're training resiliency today. Let's focus on that. Okay. Oh, Lord Dragon Wizard coming in clutch with a share on Facebook. I don't know if you're listening. He might be driving, so I don't know if he listens while he's driving. I should say he wouldn't share on Facebook while driving. It would be that Facebook always takes a minute to actually post things to me. Oh boy. Okay. Just gonna settle right back in, gathering our oak. I mean, we're cutting it close today because I cannot play any extra today, but I would love to get us closer to having the wood done. Because I really wanted it done for this stream, but with that break to reorganize everything, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll get really close no matter what. I have a feeling we'll get really close. We're out of saplings, so we need to go pick up some of the drops. There we go. Get a few more and then we'll head back over to the wider space. No watermelons. I think part of the reason I didn't gather more food when we first started out is that in our family world, I have like a little watermelon farm, and to me it grows so fast. So I think in my head I was like, oh, well, I don't need to grab a ton of it because I'll get that double chest so quickly. But I think I have like 30 watermelon plants in my family world. And here I've got, well, I started out with 8, but I've got 4 now. Or 6. I've got 6 now. And that obviously is going to grow much slower. I think the trick is in my family world is, even though it feels like they regrow so quickly, is that it's not the same plants regrowing. So we might have to make a decision here if I should turn these 19 watermelon that I have left into seeds and just get more watermelon plants going so that we can get this goal. I think what I would want to do is do one more sweep of the jungle area that I'm near to see how many I can just find having grown naturally, and see just comparatively if I feel like I still need to do that. I'm guessing I'm still gonna need to, but we'll see how that goes. I don't even remember what we were talking about when I died earlier. I think we were talking about my camping trip. And, oh no, we were talking about the Caribbean and cruising. Good times, good times. I think this tree literally just grew. I don't remember it being there when I went into that other tree. Disney cruises do not have drink packages, but soda in the dining rooms and on the top deck is included. The only soda that you have to pay for is if you order cans of soda through room service, or if you purchase a can of soda at the bar, but you wouldn't need to. You would be able to get the free soda on the top deck. So, as far as like alcohol, they have, where you can purchase like a bottle of wine package, and then they have a beer mug where it's a 20-ounce mug, but you pay for a 16-ounce beer when you refill it. I'm not a beer drinker, and neither is hubby, but we've talked to people, just gathering information, and found that the beer drinkers really like that package. And then the other thing that beer drinkers really like too is they do buckets of beer by the pool. I don't know what the discount is on it, but I know that it's really popular to do. So especially like in the adults only area. Okay, for cocktails, so you have some options. They have the drinks of the day, which is similar to most cruise lines. It's slightly cheaper, and if you get one of the souvenir cups that they have, you actually get more of the drink for the same price as using one of their glasses. And then, and some of them, depending on which one you get, because it's Disney, they've got some really hardcore souvenir cups. But if you get just like the basic souvenir cruise cup, they'll actually like trade out clean ones and just wash the other ones. And then they have drink specials at the different adults only bars. So depending on like the time of day and what's going on, they'll have like a special. So like in the morning they have screwdrivers and Bloody Marys at the adults only bar for they're in the smaller plastic cups, but they're like $4 and they're strong. Like they mix them well. And then the other thing, if you're like wine or champagne, is they have the sommelier bin, which is when someone orders a glass of wine and not a whole bottle, if it doesn't get used quickly enough, they'll put it in the sommelier bin at one of the adults only bars. And what that is then you pay $10 for the glass. You don't know what kind, like what the label of the wine you're getting is, but you can like pick the type, so like a Chardonnay. And then you can be getting, you know, a glass of wine that's $100 for $10, or a $50 glass of wine. And you do find out at the end, basically, yeah, you do find out at the end what the wine was. So like if you wanted to order it in the future, but you don't know until you're closing out your tab, just because they don't want you to like abuse it, of course. But there's some really great wines and champagnes that you can get to try that way. And the other thing is on Disney cruises, you can, yes, box wine is lots of happy memories. On Disney cruises, you can bring on 2 bottles of wine or 6 malt beverages, so beer or like wine cooler style, the regular size glasses per adult in your room. So we'll often bring like 4 bottles of wine for like a 7-night trip for me. And you can bring those to your room. The only thing is if you want to take them to the dining room to have with dinner, you have to pay a corking fee if you want them to serve it to you. But you can always get wine glasses from either room service or one of the bars. Just ask for a couple wine glasses, and then you can pour it in your room and just bring it with you. So that's kind of a nice feature too. Not all cruise lines do that anymore. So yeah, it's I love Disney cruising, if you can't tell. We've been on, this last one for hubby and I was our 5th. The boys have only been on 3 because Bryce and I did back to back for our anniversary. So we did 4 and 5 together. So they're a little salty that they didn't get to go on the anniversary cruise, but we really had a blast. Just a really fun time. I've never done Royal Caribbean. I have done Carnival, and we really weren't very happy with our experience. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've done 2 Carnival back in the day. Was not super impressed by it at all. I'm not a party person. I enjoy a beverage, but I'm not there to party. So, and the casinos just weren't anything I was really that interested in. I like the amount of entertainment you can get. By the way, we're still at 19 before I get this watermelon. The entertainment that you get with Disney, there's always something going on, and it's not just Disney related. They have like classes and stuff you can do. I got to do like some really cool crafts and things, and the trivia is bar none. And it's not just Disney trivia. They have like music trivia and movie trivia and stuff like that too. So if you're a trivia person, the Disney Cruise Line has got the trivia down pat. Yeah, Carnival was rough. We didn't enjoy it. It was really cheap. I mean, I guess you get what you pay for, but it just wasn't great. We've actually looked at doing a Royal Caribbean just because I was so in love with Disney that I was like, okay, let's check and make sure that we're not missing out on something, because we enjoy cruising so much. Is it just Disney cruises we like? Should we be trying other types of cruises? And I was so dismayed by how much more you had to pay for everything. And it was insane because so many people are like, oh, Disney's so expensive. So I was like, oh, well, everything else must be cheaper. Well, it's cheaper when you start out, but if you want to do any of the stuff that you normally get to do, like on a Disney cruise, or get to try any of the cool things, and not even like the really cool things, like even just getting to go to some of the restaurants on the other ships, and you have to pay extra. And they have an pay extra restaurant on Disney, but it's adults only, and it's not required. Like, you can have a great trip without going. So it was just really, it turned me off quite a lot. Let's see. He hates trivia. Oh, I don't know that I ever saw video game trivia on the cruises that we did last. We did a lot of trivia last time. We haven't done much before. This last cruise, we did a ton. We actually had a blast doing trivia. So I don't know. I would imagine. I know they had like sports trivia that we did not go to because we're not sport people. We were in one of the bars when they were doing sports trivia. We weren't like doing it with them because we don't know anything about sports, but it seemed like they were actually in a lot of different sports. So I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to have video game trivia. I just don't know that I saw it because I feel like we would have been all over that. But the thing is we're really pigeonholed in what we play. Hubby plays a lot more than I do, but well, does he like Star Wars? If he's a nerd, Star Wars. Okay, because some people are like Star Trek, not Star Wars. I get it. Everyone is welcome here. This is a safe place for all. But they do have Star Wars cruises. which the whole cruise isn't Star Wars. There's usually Star Wars themes stuff throughout, but then there's one day that's like the Star Wars day, and then it's all Star Wars the whole time, and it's from what I've heard is pretty amazing. We were gonna take one before COVID, and then it got canceled because COVID. So that sucked, but they're supposed to be really, really, really fun. But they did have 2 or 3 different types of Star Wars trivia on the cruises we went on. And it was hardcore trivia too. Like we follow Star Wars. We know more than like your average person probably, but we're not like hardcore into it. And there were some things we'd never heard of before. Why do I do these things? Okay, we're gonna just not try to get that tree. Just go back this way. I think I can get... Oh, I can go back up over here. It wasn't from the books. They had the animated series mixed in, and then there was just some really obscure stuff. So it might have been from the books, or like the, I know there's been a few like comics and stuff. I can't remember if Lord Dragon Wizard was on. I don't think he's, if he's listening, he's not chatting, but, next stream, I'll ask, because he should be there. He'll remember. I think it was somebody's name, like, and they are known by a different name in the movies, but it was what their other name was, and it was like, I have absolutely no idea that that person even had a name, much less, you know. So it was fun though, like, hard as fun, I think, when it comes to trivia. You don't want it to be so hard that nobody's getting it, but as long as, you know, the smart people in the room are having a good time, then the rest of us can kind of be like, oh wow, I can't believe they knew that. But the staff who do the trivia are always super fun as well. I think that's another part of it that we always enjoyed too. Okay, now, I only have 2 hearts left. I think we put up our stuff and then die, so I don't have to waste any more watermelon. And then, you know what we could do is go and try and get some watermelon from the jungle. Because I didn't go this way, I went that way in the jungle last time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here soon. Probably should look before I leap. Isn't that a thing? I think it's a thing. Alright, but we're back at full health, so let's go try and get some watermelon. Give us a little break from wood. Ooh, we don't want to go up. I really don't want to jump that far. Excuse me. I mean, this ravine's cool, but it's not gonna have watermelon in it, so I thought we were getting down to the ground here. If we go back here, that should work. It's nice that this big ravine is here. Seriously. Oh, lava. Oh, that scared me. Oh, I hadn't heard that noise before. When we play as a family, we don't tend to have the volume on super loud, if at all. So I'm not used to some of these sounds. Okay, come on, watermelon. Oh, yeah, it was just like a bubbling, rolling sound. Like something cooking on the stove. But I thought it was like a bad guy coming to get me. Ooh. I have a feeling that this is a very extensive caving system, which will make for some fun resource gathering later, for sure. Well, there's a pig. Not finding any watermelon. We're going to stay out throughout the night just because I don't have anything on me, so if I die, I'm not super worried about it. But it's disappointing that I haven't seen a single watermelon over here. Unless I got them all already, but I'm pretty sure I didn't go this way. Oh yeah, so pretty. Take a moment to appreciate the sunset. Once we get this computer souped up a little too, we'll be able to have our rendering distance on a little higher, and you'll be able to see even further, and the sunsets get so beautiful, especially in a biome like this. Getting all squinty in the dark. Oh, there's a skelly. Are there creatures that only come out at night? Yeah, so most mobs, not all mobs, but those mobs are... Okay, so there's good mobs and there's bad mobs, but most of the time mobs are the bad guys. They come out at night because they can't get burned by the sun. And not all mobs get burned by the sun, but a lot of them do. So at night, especially if your area isn't lit up, they'll start spawning. Oh, watermelon! Huh! So, like the creepers that blew me up, can spawn... Or they can go out in the daylight and not get burnt, but I don't know that they spawn super often in the daylight. I think they need darker conditions to spawn. So you end up with, ooh, another azalea. Definitely have a glow cave under here. You end up at night if you are far from home and you don't have a safe place to be and you don't have torches, you'll end up with lots of mobs around you. If you, like if I had lit up this whole area, nothing would spawn in it, because it has to do with the light levels. But because I'm just not to that point yet in this game, what's that down there? Oh, creepers. Let's go see what this is down here. Oh, yep, there's my glow cave. Sweet. Not super helpful right now, but to know that it's there. Yep, so creepers, when they get near you, make a sound like a fuse. getting burnt. Why can't I jump up? Skeletons, they make a little sound like a, like rattling bones is the best way to describe it. Did you hear it that time? The, yeah, the explosion. And then right before is just a tiny little sound. Zombies make a sound like... Oh, the game's kind of quiet here. Oh! Oh. No, that wasn't you. That was totally me. We had turned down my desktop sounds a lot when we were having the echoing, so I'm wondering if they need to come up a little more. We'll try that. Let's go to bed. See, he's burning because it's daylight. That's why he's trying to go underneath where he won't burn. Oh, I hear a bird. Oh, there he is. Hello, birdie. One day I'll get a bird. I just have to get a full double chest of seeds first. Okay. See, I am genuinely dismayed by how little watermelon I'm finding in this jungle. I thought that it generated a lot more, but I'm wondering if, because it doesn't regenerate, if it's just not going to be worth gathering it. And I think when I picked it as my first food, that was that I thought I would get more. The pig ate it all. Oh, I wish. Because then I'd have a ton of pigs. And I could do pork. Pork's delicious. Alright. I'll search just a little bit more, but I think we're going to have to sacrifice... We're going to have to sacrifice the rest of our watermelon that we have that was to be eaten to make watermelon plants to plant. I think we're going to have to do that in order to have any sort of fighting chance, and I'm just going to die a lot, which sucks, but this is what we get for not preparing in advance, folks. Learn from me. Do your work ahead of time. It probably would have been really smart for me to, like, do an hour of gathering in a world just to see what I could, like, gather and how long it would last me. But I didn't want to pre-play any of this. I wanted it to all be just natural. Hey guys, it's our first panda! Hello, Mr. Panda. I cannot feed you either, but you are awesome. Oh, he's got angry face. Grumpy. Grumpy panda. Ooh, look at a bunch of watermelon. Yay, the panda brought us luck. You should see the baby ones and then when they roll. Yeah, they're super cute. They roll up on their back and eat the bamboo when you feed it to them. I thought there was a block there. Nothing will stop me on my search for watermelon. Hello, birdie. Okay, it was over here. Did I go past it? What is that? What's that pink stuff? Oh, those are glow flowers. There's another glow cave over here. Awesome. Okay. What happened to my watermelon that I saw from across the way? I got all excited. Oh, there it is. Okay. There is a famous Minecraft YouTuber named Good Times with Scar who does not enjoy the pandas. And for one of the series he was in, he loaded in a texture pack that turned all the pandas into his cat. And it was adorable. So they all looked like his cat instead of pandas. And he became a jelly rancher. So he had lots and lots and lots of them. It was amazing. Yeah, you should go look it up. It's, that would have been Double Life. So the YouTuber is Good Times with Scar, and the series is Double Life. Good series to begin with, but the whole cat panda thing is just the best. Because they had the same mechanics, so like they rolled on their backs and were adorable. We are killing it suddenly on the watermelon front. I am feeling a little bit safer, especially if we can find a few of these patches. I think it's worth it to keep walking here. You know, we may not finish the wood today, but if we can make some decent progress on the watermelon, I'll feel a lot less stressed about this, for sure. I just wish that part of the generation of the watermelon in the wild was that they did have plants, because that would help. That they could regrow the watermelon. I suppose you could like pull them up yourself and then just put seeds down, and that way it's kind of like naturally growing, but good high level view here. Let's see. There's a game called Satisfactory. I love that. That's nice. That is accessibility at its finest, and recognizing that people have triggers for stuff like that. I love it. That's fantastic. Oh, that's cool. I feel like if you're just having a bad day, to turn that on too, and just go into that empire to like just stare at cat faces for a little while, you know? Oh, Jelly, the little kitten we have that's going home today, she is on activity restriction because she just had her spay, so we're not letting her play as much as she's used to, and she is so mad about it. She keeps meowing every time we walk past. They still attack you. Well, you know, I think it's worth it, right? Alright, we're not doing too bad on the watermelon front here. I still think it's worth it to see them. Ooh, here's another big patch. Okay. This is the good vibes we need. If there are any viewers lurking out there, feel free to jump into the chat and say hi. You do not have to at all. You are welcome just to hang out and see what we're up to today, but we'd love to have you say hello. Also, don't forget to do your follows and make sure that your notifications are turned on so you can join us the next time we're streaming. I did announce that we're missing our streams on Wednesday and Monday of next week, Monday and Wednesday, for the family camping trip that we do every year. I am hoping to still jump on to just stream a little in real life for a few minutes. Maybe go on a little hike with you guys, show you the water, something fun, just so that we can still hang out for a few minutes together. And then we will be back with the this series next Friday. And I might do kind of a jump in, have a little fun Saturday or Sunday stream that next weekend as well, just to keep our episodes flowing, if that makes sense. I want to try and keep a steady stream because this series will last a really long time, and I think we want to make sure that we're making forward progress. So it's still fun to join in and watch, you know, because I enjoy gathering a lot, but you may want to see some other parts of the Minecraft gameplay. So we'll see how things go. We've got a big week next week as well, or the week after next. But I think I should be able to jump on for at least a little bit next weekend. So that follow button will let you get notified when I am live, and it will give you those updates as things come. If you are missing any of the streams, you can definitely go and watch any of the episodes that you've missed on YouTube. All of the episodes are posted there. The very first episode has terrible audio. We had a really bad echo that we couldn't figure out at first, but we've got it fixed now. But you can kind of learn about the journey and see as we go. I also really designed this series to have on in the background while you're doing stuff. So feel free, you know, if you've got a project you got to put your head down for, just throw up those episodes in the background, and I promise it'll be a nice kind of like background noise thing for you. Oh, okay. I'm totally going to check out that Discord later to see. Ooh, zombie just saw me. I think we'll go up now and put the stuff up just because watermelon is so precious right now. I'd like to keep it safe. But there definitely was more watermelon out there than I was expecting, especially after our first little stretch. So, it's one problem. The bright lights I have on me so that I look nice for the stream make it somewhat hard to see the screen when it's at nighttime. I might have to talk to hubby about how I can turn up the brightness just a hair. Oh, here we go. We're getting there. Oh, hubby told me something I was really excited to hear. The next update of Bedrock is going to allow for random generation of the modded world on Bedrock, which if you guys don't play Bedrock, that's the Xbox version. I'd imagine some of the other devices. It's, I believe, one of the versions you can play on your phone as well. I play mine on the computer, but it has limits compared to the Java version as far as what you can do especially like with mods and things like that. So this is kind of a big, where do I live? It's a big update, and it's going to allow a lot more people to experience those modded worlds in a really cool way, because the other way, like, you could play a modded world, but it was always the exact same generation. It was, the hills were always exactly the same, the mines were always exactly the same, nothing ever changed. So I'm really, really excited for the update. So the way that I know where I'm going is that I picked, based on the world generation that I got with the seed, is I picked to live on top of a mountain because there was only one real mountainous area in the where I spawned in the different biomes around me. So I knew that if I had my base up on top of the mountain, as long as I went up, I would eventually get there. And then I have torches in my area, so at nighttime it glows, so that helps me as far as, like, if I don't see a glow, I know I'm in the wrong part of the mountain. And then you just kind of keep going until you see the glow, really. Eventually, once we have some more resources unlocked, we can I don't think I've been over here at all. There's a lot of resources untapped. As things progress and we have more resources, we'll actually add in some, like, wayfinding, so that's a little easier for me to find my way around. Oh, that was bad. I really don't want to die with all of this watermelon on me. That would not be my favorite thing. Really hoping I didn't just discover a new mountain. That would not be helpful. There's a creeper up there. I might just have to make a hidey hole until morning. Wow, look at all these sheep. Yeah, I think I found a new mountain. No! My plan, it worked so well for so long. Oh, there's Mesa over there. That's where I spawned. So I wonder if we go... I wonder if it's that mountains over there is where I actually came from. Doing this at night is, like, the least favorite thing. Whoa, where'd this thing go? Oh no, oh no. Run! Oh, I'm at half health. Oh no. Okay. No! Oh, I'm gonna lose all this watermelon. I don't know that I'm going to be able to find my way back. My only wonder is it that I was over here? If I look down, is there... Okay. I think I was over there. That looks about right. So hopefully that hillside will have a little itty bitty hole in it with all my stuff at the bottom. If we're really lucky. Which, you know, going by today so far, I'm not sure we're lucky. We're hardworking. We'll take that. I do think this is where I looked down. I'm just gonna go up because it'll be easier to look for a hole when I'm higher up. Yeah, I think that's what I looked down on. So somewhere over here should be the hole. But I only have 5 minutes before the stuff despawns now that I've got these chunks loaded, so... Let's see... I definitely wasn't down that far. Part of the problem is it was the middle of the night, so I didn't have a lot of wayfinding. Oh, that's a crevice. I know I ran sideways to get away from something. And I know I had gotten down too because the zombie was stuck in there with me. So... I think we lost it. Excuse me. I think I had gotten down. Yeah, that's the one I saw before. I don't think I was still up this high. Was I? Let me check around here. So I know it was roughly this part because I saw a little bit of mesa, but not a ton. So I was in this area generally. Not when I checked. Ooh, what about that hole there? No. I'll go up higher. So I remember seeing those pumpkins. I think I came down here. Yeah. And I saw the mesa and I was like, that's probably the way we need to go. And then scary things kept happening. So I did run down. I don't see any holes that look like they're not. Naturally generated holes. Because it is possible I got disoriented and I didn't run that way like I thought I did, but I'm just not seeing. I don't know if we're gonna make it by the 5-minute mark. Because I was trying to kill that pig. And I was suddenly in a tree. And then I remember running along the side to try to dig a hole. Yeah, didn't go down that far. Well, I should have listened to my gut and gone for a hidey hole sooner. Because then my stuff would have been safe and I could have just waited till morning. I just want to check down here just to see. At this point, the stuff's probably gone, but alright. Well, if you've played Minecraft for any length of time, you know that that is just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Speaking of cookies, I wish I had one right now, but it was only 2 stacks of watermelon. So we will recover, and we still got some time left in today's stream. Okay. Gotta pull together a recovery here. Shout out to the music. If you are enjoying the stream playlist, I have the full list of artists, songs, and the credits to them where you can go to download the music, as well as links to their YouTube videos on my YouTube description, in the Twitch rules panel, or credits panel. It's from a great company called NCS, where you can get copyright-free streaming music. Definitely take a look and check them out if you are enjoying the stream music we have here. We have about an hour in the 7-minute playlist, so yeah, I went up the wrong mountain again. Oh, my graphics package is done by Waifu X. It's a really great Etsy page. They have lots of awesome graphics packages for streamers, as well as some like digital journaling kind of stuff. So definitely take a look out at their Etsy shop. There's also a list of all of the programs I use in the products page. Ow, I just punched my head. So we're just gonna gear back up and we're gonna go chop down some more wood. And I think just keep going. You know, there's not much else to do, but just keep trying, and you just gotta keep going when bad stuff happens sometimes. There's not much else you can do. We're gonna keep it on. Oh, we were gonna plant watermelon. So let's turn of my 19, let's do 10 plants, and we'll just keep 9 for eating. And I'll grab my hoe real quick. So now I have 9 watermelon. So we're gonna plant them over here, just where there's a little bit more space. Okay. Hopefully that gets us some more watermelon growing. Put that 7 up. Saplings, so we'll have to come back. Oh, hubby and I finished the first season of Hell's Kitchen last night. That was awesome. And did kind of how we figured it would. I will say the contestant we both liked the most did not get it to the final. They left a few episodes early. But we did watch the first episode of the next season. So we're enjoying that. I eventually will watch like MasterChef too, but we're gonna start with Hell's Kitchen. It's actually free to watch on YouTube with ads, so that's kind of nice. I've been doing the other streams we talked about a little, but I've been watching Kitchen Nightmares while I've been getting ready for like streams and stuff, and when I clean the house and everything. And that's been really fun. I actually went back because I'd found all the ones I could to watch, because you can't watch it on a streaming service. It's only available through some channels on YouTube with ads, but it's not really super well organized. So I went back to IMDb and I'm going like episode by episode to see if I've watched it yet, and then going through and watching those and making sure I haven't missed any episodes. So it's been kind of a fun thing the last day or so that I've been doing. Oh, and of course, I bring a pickaxe. There's gonna be stone floating there for a minute until I go get a pickaxe. Oh, yeah, I have family members who really like that show. It's not really our style of show, for sure. I watch like clips sometimes, especially like when people are really excited about a particular act. I'll go and watch like the YouTube clips of it. But I never got into like the American Got Talent, American Idol, you know, best singer ever, all that kind of stuff. Just never really got into it. Oh. Yeah. Wish I had blocks to spare, but I don't. I need to get a pickaxe. Ooh, I can open it from up here. There. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah. I think, you know, some people just really get into the whole, like, I'm gonna be a singing star, that they want to see singers everywhere. You know, it's kind of like how I watch food shows all the time. I just really, really enjoy food shows, and I don't care if I see food people on everything. So I think the people who like singers are kind of the same. They're like, I just want to watch the singers. But it's kind of sad, like, you're right, the variety acts, the other types of things, they don't have as many options, you know. You've got, like, the dance competition shows, but they're just focused on, like, ballroom. So you don't really get to see other styles, like crew dancing and stepping and things like that, that are really interesting to watch. I have heard of it. I have not watched it yet. My dad actually grew up in a greenhouse, so when I saw that that was a thing, I was like, that's awesome. But that was not the style of flowers they did back then, for sure. But I always thought it was kind of cool to watch that stuff. I always thought it would be awesome to be a florist. But it's kind of a lot of like family-run business kind of thing. And if you don't have like a deep bench for that, you turn it into a drinking game? I love that. That's fantastic. I have a couple of YouTubers who I watch for reactions on Grey's Anatomy and Criminal Minds. And one of them celebrates like achievements on his channel by doing a drinking game for certain shows. And it's not like get wasted drinking game, it's just fun, harmless fun. But he's really good too, because he's like, you can just drink water and get really hydrated, you know, it doesn't have to be booze. But it's a lot of fun doing that kind of thing, especially if it's a show you really enjoy. I think it just makes the inside jokes and the favorites and the stuff like that. You know, maybe when we get down the line a little bit here, and we have some like quintessential things for this series, we can do a drinking game with that. That'd be a fun thing to do. Yes. Well, and I, as a person who really actually struggles with staying hydrated, I think doing water drinking games is actually kind of awesome because it reminds you to drink, but just like drinking alcohol in a healthy way, most drinking games with like shows, you're not going to drink too much water too quickly, because I tend to be like I'll chug water, and it's like that's not the best way for it to enter your body. You need to drink water on a slow, continual basis. So I feel like a drinking game is kind of a fun way to get yourself to remember to drink and get hydrated. Our little watermelons are growing up. These guys are not producing any watermelon up here, but when we have more plants. Oh, look at all the deaths today, guys. Oh. Well, I wanted different content today, and I feel like I've provided different content. I try my best. There's you know, my really frustrated, lost all my stuff, couldn't find my way back stuff happened in our family world, and so I've already been through that maturity growth of like, yeah, that was a really silly thing to do. You shouldn't have brought your best gear out and not had a way to get back easily, or, you know, a safe place to store stuff. You lost all your stuff and you should have known better, and then you learn, and, you know, it stinks to lose stuff, but it is just a part of the game. You know, and that's a hard thing, especially for like kids to get, is that is just a natural part of this game, is that you are going to lose gear. You are going to get blown up. Your base is going to get destroyed on accident. You know, you'll have to repair things. But that's just part of the fun of this game, honestly. Die and learn and then live again. Yeah, there's a good quote from one of those, like, video game movies about, it's like, live, die, live again, live better, something along those lines, like, that you learn from it. Oops. Alright, I gotta check something on my Twitch here. I am still learning the ins and outs of they have like a special thing you put on your phone when you're streaming on your computer, and it's supposed to make it easier. I am not finding it to be so. I think the idea is so that I don't have to switch between windows on the computer. But I'm almost starting to think that I want to bring the laptop down here and have the laptop next to me on my Twitch, versus doing it on my phone, because I feel like I don't have as much tools on Twitch on my phone. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't show me a lot on my phone when I'm in the streaming dashboard. But what it does show me, I kind of have to like squint at a little because it's pretty small. I mean, I can do stuff on my phone too, like it's not that tiny for me and my eyes aren't that bad, but Oh, you didn't mean it like that. Oh. How'd you mean it? I'm confused. This happens a lot. Oh, yeah. More options at once is handy. I think it's too, as I learn the stream, it will get easier for me too. And there's a lot of commands I can actually put in the chat that will do different things for me. I just don't have them memorized yet, and like I have one on a post-it note in front of me, but I don't want to like learn them that way. Like I need to learn them on the fly as I go. So I'm gonna try and focus on learning this one, and then I'll try another one and kind of keep going from there. Oh no. Ah, that'll work. Hey new viewers, welcome to the stream. Feel free to jump in chat and say hello if you feel comfortable. Otherwise you are welcome just to hang out. We have had some big setbacks today, but we're still trucking on. We've met many creepers today, and we met them well. But yeah, it's been an interesting little bit here. But the good news is that we are gonna come back from it, and we did decide to add more watermelon plants to our array. So if you've been following along, we did add some more up by our little starter base area. So that's gonna be helpful, especially with all the watermelon I lost. We lost a little more than 2 stacks by falling into a hole. Well, we made a hole, but a zombie fell into it on top of our heads, and then we died, and then we couldn't find the hole again. So it's been a little bit of crazy making, but we will be fine. This stuff, just par for the course. And like I said earlier in the stream, we are just working on my resiliency today. It's something I need to be working on, talk to my therapist about it, and today I am I'm rolling with the punches. So I think we missed some wood. Let's see if we can find it. If you've been with the stream for a little while, now's a good time to stretch out a little, get your muscles loose. You don't want to get any aches and pains. If you're watching on your phone and you're holding it in your hand, just remember just a few inches up and it will help your back be much less stressed out. One of my favorite tips. Oh, there's another one. It's weird. It almost looks like it's not there. There we go. Now will you despawn? I don't know. Oh, no, there's another one. Can I get to it? I'll have to keep an eye on that one. I like the big ones, but they sometimes make it hard to keep gathering stuff. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I'm just gonna start breaking leaves to see if I can find where the other branches are. Because I could have sworn we got them all. Oh, okay, it's despawning now. Fabulous. Okay. Once we wrap this up, we'll go take a look back on the top and see how our watermelon are doing. If you are new to this series, the series rules are in the Twitch rules section on my profile. If you're on your desktop, you just scroll down. If you are on a phone or other device, you need to click on my profile, then you can see them. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, they are there's a link in the description, so you can kind of follow along. It's a little bit complicated, but we're slowly making progress. We're still at the beginning here. This is only episode 3, so we've got a long way to go, but we're making some progress, which is what I want to see. It's so nice to walk on grass and not have the little noise. Alright, so baby watermelon plants are growing. We do have another one from this plant. This plant is the champ today, so we've got 9 currently. We'll put up the extras. We have just a little bit of time left in the stream, a little less than 15 minutes. I do have to end on time today, but we'll still get a little bit more done here. We're so close on unlocking oak, guys. I'm so excited. Let's keep working on that for these last 15 minutes. Oop, that's the wrong tool. That's just karma. I have to say, I'm really excited about my playlist. I spent a long time picking out my songs, and these songs live in my head rent-free. Like, I'm singing them throughout the day while I'm doing stuff. I really wish the best to all of these artists, and I'm so grateful that they are a part of this NCS, which allows for non-copyrighted music for use in streams and things like this. Oh boy. There's another one right there. I get it? Oh, I'm so old bopping. We're like the same age. You're making me feel old. It's a bop. Even when I try to use like modern speak in like a joking way, I still am very bad at it. Pretty sure we are. We've had that conversation before. I did not replant my wood back there, so. we got one of them ready to start growing. No watermelon. Ooh, this is gonna be a big guy. This is gonna take some time. Let's do this. We're gonna put stone, and we're gonna try and get up into the tree because that'll make it a little easier to get all the random branches. Oh, there's one up there. And you can see it despawning now, so we know we got all the branches, or at least most of them. It might despawn sometimes when there's like one wood block still up in it, but that one we really need to go back and pick up all the drops because there's some wood that was stuck up in it. Okay, let's see. Is that... I think that's oak. Yep. It's hard when they're this close to the jungle trees to tell the difference. Because that's a jungle tree right there. Oh, it's right above me. All right. We'll do these two, and then we'll go back to the main area and see if we got any watermelon. Oh, we have a new follower. Julie, I am welcome. Thank you so much for following. Make sure that you have your notifications turned on so you can join us the next time we go live. I am doing well. How are you today? Oh, we got watermelon. Yay! Did I put a sapling down? I did. Okay. Alright, let's take a look-see. Oh, we have... Oh, I thought there was 3. I was all excited. Okay. Alright, so we have 9. 9 is the magic number. Let's see how many we can get. Oh. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Hey, we have 2 rows left until we unlock oak logs. Julie, I play solo in this series. It's focused on gathering and crafting. So I kind of have some unique rules. Let me throw them in the chat there for you. If you click on that link, it will give you to the rules. But basically, I had an hour to gather as much as I could, and I can use that stuff freely, but everything else after that first hour, I have to get a double chest of things before I can start to use that item. So there is a lot of craziness. I am pretty much almost completely out of food as I'm trying to get more watermelon to grow. So it's pretty hardcore rules. This is going to be a long series, but we are having a lot of fun so far. And I'm just really glad you came to hang out. We've got, we're growing our community here. I got a lot of great people hang out, chat, watch me die to zombies multiple times and creepers. Oh, axe down. Let's see if I did it this time. Oop. Did I get it all? My favorite game of all time is, all time. That's a long time to pick a game. But I have to say, and this is almost painful, but it's Played Up. Definitely. I'm hardcore into Played Up right now. I've loved mini games. I've played games on a lot of different devices. But Played Up is definitely my favorite right now, for sure. What's your favorite? Well, here's where all my saplings went. I was like, I was all completely out, and I was like, I didn't think I'd run away that quickly. I must have. Sims 4, a little bit of NFS, Resident Evil, and a little bit of CS. Ooh, okay, so completely different wheelhouse to me. I played Sim City when that was a thing. If you are old enough to remember back to that game, that was like the precursor, in my book at least, to Sims. I don't know if it was even made by the same people, but they had Sim City and then they did Sims. So, SimCity was, like, insane. You could, like, call aliens down to destroy your world and everything. It was crazy. Let's see. And we had 9. Oops. 1 too many. Not giving up any extra watermelon. Okay. So we do just have a couple of minutes left in the stream. I have to go to a adoption meet and greet for one of my foster cats. So I do have to leave on time today. But we will be back next week. As I said earlier, I am missing my regular Monday and Wednesday Minecraft streams to go camping, but I am hoping to be able to jump on for just a quick in real life stream, maybe show you guys the area that I'm in, or take you on a little hike. And then I will be back on Friday, and I'm going to try and do a bonus stream or 2 over the weekend, just to make up for the 2 that we missed. Well, hello Stella Gaming, welcome. We are actually just about to wrap up, but you can hang out for the raid. I'm going to try and get one to work again today. I have been struggling, but we're trying our best. We had a very eventful session today. I had a lot of... oh, come on, let me open that chest. We had a lot of mob encounters and I died many, many times. But it's exciting to get a little bit more progress. Oops, top one. So I'm putting up all the things that I don't have rights to use. So let's see. Nice quick screen grab just in case. We learned this the hard way, that screen grabs of what I have. This is all the stuff that I've gathered since my very first hour. These are all items I can't use, but I don't have a double chest started for them yet. Looks like sticks we need to get moving on a double chest for, because all these trees I'm gathering, we're getting a lot of those. And then this chest here on the bottom is all of the stuff I gathered in my very first hour. All of this is free for me to use whenever I am able to. Stella Gaming, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So we will unfortunately I have to get going because I have a kitten adoption to get to. But very, very nice of you guys to join. I hope you join next week when we're playing again. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. We're going to try to raid. It hasn't worked the last couple of times I've tried, but we're going to give it a go and see if we can't send some love out. Yeah, it's not letting me raid, but we'll give you a little name drop here. I've got HBomb94 is doing Decked Out 2 Hardcore Challenge. I started watching that challenge a few days ago and it's really, really cool. HBomb is pretty nice. Otherwise, if you are oh, nope, they're ending their stream. So we're going to send everybody over to HBomb94. I'll put their name in the chat so you can search for them and have a look-see at how they're doing. I am going to be working this next little time while I'm off on figuring out why I'm not able to raid. So we will get that fixed in the future. Stella Gaming, I do the streams 3 times a week. I have, I'm posting them to YouTube so you can watch them if you miss the streams. And then I have a website that has kind of a lot of the other stuff that I do. I'm kind of a multifaceted brand. So definitely go take a look at that. But there's lots of really great information on my About page. If you're on your computer, you scroll down, you can see it. Or if you click on my profile, you can get the links to all of my different social medias and everything that I'm up to. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you're kind to yourself. And I hope you guys come back next week. Like I said, we'll have a couple live in real life streams while I'm camping, and then we'll come back on Friday for a regular episode. Make sure you drop by HBomb94. If you haven't followed yet, follow and make sure your notifications are set up so that you get notified the next time I'm live. Thank you guys so much and have a great day. Bye.